Hello everyone, I am Vishwara. Today we are discussing about the topic of sharpness of a resonance. In the previous topic we are discussing about the resonance. Okay, so in this topic, today's topic is that the resonance. What resonance, sharpness of a resonance. Now, what is first of all resonance? I already explained in the last lecture. So today we are discussing about that the what is the resonance. So see, this is a hollow cylinder. Okay, one type of this is a hollow cylinder. If you are any vibrating frequency, if you have any vibration produce, you will put on there here the mouth of this hollow cylinder. On that time, if the both the hollow cylinder and the vibration what you are vibrating these things, or those things are vibrating, on that time it will be matching both the frequency. On that time it will be become a resonance, and it will. So whenever the frequency will be matched, both the frequency will be matched, on that time it will be produce more resonance. So this is a basic resonance. But in the LCR circuit or LCR circuit, we will discussing about in the previous lecture. So today we are discussing about the amplitude of the current in the series LCR circuit. We have shown already. So the amplitude of the circuit, the amplitude of the current in the series LCR circuit is given by Im. It is equals to Vm upon under root R square plus omega L minus 1 upon omega C square. Okay, see, this is our current amplitude, the amplitude of the current in the series LCR circuit. But and is maximum when it is maximum when omega it is equals to omega 0. Our frequency will be same as our we watch we which frequency we are applying to the natural frequency. On the time it will be a same. So omega it is equals to omega 0, it is equals to 1 upon under root L. The value of under root L into C, the value of capacitor and the value of inductance, it is the under root 1 inverse of the and inverse and the under root of under root product of the L into C. This is equals to the natural frequency. On that time we will get the maximum frequency. Okay, the maximum value is I maximum, it is equals to when it is equals to when it is equals to I max maximum, it is equals to the Vm upon R. It means the omega L minus 1 upon omega C, it is equals to 0. In the previous lectures we will discussing about that omega L minus 1 upon omega C, it is equals to 0. So for the value of omega, then other omega 0, so the amplitude of the current is less than the maximum value. Okay, the amplitude of current is less than the value. So whenever the value of omega is other than other value of omega 0, so both the frequency is not matched. Okay, on the time both the frequency not match to each other. So on the time the amplitude of current is less than the maximum value, it is a less than maximum value. So we need to determine, first of all we have, if you need to determine the surface resonance, where is the value of maximum peak, where is the maximum value of the frequency. So this is our. So see here I max, it is I maximum, see here I maximum it is equals to Vm upon R. In the previous lectures we will show that the I when it will be 0, on the time the Xc is equals to XL, on that time it will be a 0. It means Xc minus X in it is equals to XL, it means omega L minus 1 upon omega C, it is equals to 0. On that time you will get I max upon I max Im maximum, it is equals to Vm upon R. So for the value of omega, then other omega 0, so the amplitude of current is less than the maximum value. Okay, so whenever the omega value will be changed, it is not near about that the omega 0 value. So the amplitude of current is less than the maximum value. See, suppose we choose a value for omega for which the current amplitude is 1 by under root 2 times, it is see here it is a 1 by under root 2 times its a maximum value. At this value the power dissipated power, At this value, the power dissipated by the circuit become half. It means we show that in the figure, see in this figure, see here the maximum value when the for the value of omega and the omega 0 amplitude current is less than the maximum value. Suppose we choose a value of omega for which the current amplitude is 1 by 2. See here it is the 1 by under root 2 time its maximum value. Whenever it is the 1 by under root, it is maximum value. At this value the power distributed by the circuit become a half. When it is the power distributed circuit become a half. From the curve is we see that there are two such a values omega, say omega 1 and omega 2. So this is the two values. This one is that the omega 1 and omega 2. So there are the omega 1 and omega 2, one greater and the other smaller than omega 0. One is greater and other is that the smaller than the omega 0, and is symmetrically about we may write that the also in the slides. So see here it is our omega 0 values. Okay, this is our frequencies, that natural frequencies that, and see here it is a omega 1 and it is a omega 2 frequency. So there are the two frequency are there. So we need to determine the what is the omega 1 and the what is the omega 2. We will show in the slides. So at this value, the power dissipated by the circuit become half. In figure, we see that there are two such values, values of omega, okay, frequency of two such values, that says one omega 1 and the omega 2, one greater and the other smaller than omega 0, and the symmetrically about omega 0. See here the omega 1 it is equals to omega 0 plus delta omega. There are the different, we are adding the difference between the omega 0 plus delta omega, so we will get that the omega 1 frequency. After that what about the omega 2? The omega 2 it is equals to omega 2 minus delta omega. So there are the difference between that, the 2 omega 1 minus omega 2 it is equals to 2 delta omega. Okay, by using this equation, see here by using this equation omega 1 minus omega 2, we will get that the omega will be cancelled out, plus minus delta omega, minus minus plus, so 2 delta omega is often called the bandwidth of the circuit. Okay, it is a bandwidth of the circuit. Now what do you mean by the bandwidth? See, first of all I will suppose that the bandwidth of the, again I show you the bandwidth. What do you mean by the bandwidth? See here there are the two frequency omega 1 and omega 2. This is our omega 1 and this is our omega 2. So omega 1 minus omega 2, see here there are the different, see this is the on the x-axis as a frequency. Okay, so on the frequency there are the one, if you are taking that the f maximum, see here we have f minimum values, and the here we are getting that the f maximum values. So on that time we will getting that the f maximum minus f minimum values, on that time we will get that the bandwidth of the frequency. Okay, so we find out that the bandwidth of the frequency. So first of all we need to determine the f maximum and the f minimum, otherwise we will take the 3 dB values of the frequency of above the maximum values. From these values we will getting that the 3 dB 0.707 into, so this frequency also give us that the 3 dB frequency will also give us that the frequency of the bandwidth of the frequency. So this is our frequency, what this is the bandwidth. See see here, see here we are discussing about the sharpness or narrow resonance. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the disturbing. Okay, the smaller of the delta omega, the sharpener or a narrow resonance. To get for a delta omega, we know that the current amplitude Im is 1 upon under root 2, 1 upon under root 2 I. See, the quality omega 0 2 upon 2 delta omega is regarded as the measure of the sharpness of a resonance. The smaller of delta omega, the sharper or narrow resonance to get for a delta omega. Okay, so the smaller delta omega, the sharper or the narrow resonance, it will gives the maximum amplitude. Okay, it will gives the maximum amplitude. We note that the current amplitude is Im is 1 upon root 2 Im maximum. I was told you about that the three value of the value of the band look like a bandwidth. It will gives us that the value of amplitude, current amplitude. Okay, maximum current amplitude. So see here, suppose we have a omega 1, it is equals to omega 0 plus delta omega. Therefore at omega it is equals to, so see here, for the omega 1 it is equals to Im v of m upon r square plus omega 1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 c into c whole square. Okay, so see here, 1 upon under root 2 I max it is equals to, see this is the 1 upon under root I max it is equals to, we can says that I max upon m it is equals to, it is equals to, see here, I here I max it is equals to, I max by m it is equals to Vm by R by root 2. Okay, so see here, the Vm upon R square plus omega 1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 L minus 1 upon. Okay, so see here we will get that the value of under Vm upon under R under root 2. So or the R square plus R square plus V1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 C square, it is equals to R under root 2. So see it is equal, see there will the R square plus omega 1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 c, it is equals to 2 r square. Okay, it will be get that the 2 r square. So we will get that the value of omega 2 r square. See, this is the comment this side. So this is, it will be become a 2 1 r square. It will become a 1 r square, 1 1 r square. So we need to determine, first of all we need to determine what we need to determine. We need to do square root both the side, remove the square root this square and also this square, so we will get that omega 1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 c, it is equals to r. So see here 1 upon now blood, see here omega 1 plus omega 1 L minus 1 upon omega 1 c, it is equals to r. So in this video, so we shows that, so now we have one, the value of omega 1 is equals to, see here this is the equation of our equation, omega 1 it is equals to omega 0 plus omega 0 plus delta omega. Okay, it is omega 0 plus delta omega. So see here, now we will put that the value at here omega 0 plus delta omega L minus 1 upon omega 0 plus delta omega c, it is equals to r. So now we are taking that the omega 0 outside from this equation, we will get that the 1 upon 1, we will divide by of, suppose we will divide by this omega 0, we will get the omega 0 plus delta omega into L. So omega 0 will come out, so 1 upon omega 0 upon omega 0, it is equals to omega 0 plus delta omega upon omega 0. You see here multiplying and dividing the both the sides omega 0, so we will get that the value omega 0 outside from the equation 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0 into L minus 1 upon omega 0 in bracket of 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0. into C. See here. Now here we have the omega 0 square, it is equals to 1 upon omega 0, it is equals to, sorry, omega 0, omega 0, see one is mistake is here, so it is a not omega 0 square, it is a omega 0, only just omega 0. So keep in mind, okay, it is a one mistake. So omega 0 it is equals to 1 upon under root LC is the second term of the left hand side. We will get that the 1 omega 0 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0 into L. So see here, 1 upon omega 0 into C, it is equals to 1 upon omega 0 into C, it is equals to, we will get the omega 0 L, value of L. So we will put that the value 1 upon omega 0, it is 1 upon omega 0 into C, it is equals to omega 0 L. So see here, omega 0 L 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0. So these things will remain same, but omega 0 into C, it is equals to, we will put that the omega 0 L, it is equals to R. So in this slide, so see here, now we can approximate, we have value is the one of approximate value 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0. So this is the value of C. From this value 1 plus omega, delta omega upon omega 0, now we will come in on the numerator, on the time it will become a minus 1. So it will become a minus 1. So on the time minus 1, so as the 1, as 1 minus delta omega upon omega 0, since the delta omega upon omega 0 is less than 1, therefore we will get that the value is equals to 1 plus delta omega upon omega 0 into omega 0 L plus omega 0 L. See here also it is omega 0 L, and also 1 minus delta omega upon omega 0. From this equation we will get that the value of 1 minus delta omega upon omega 0. So see here, now multiplying the both the things, omega 0 into L plus delta omega upon omega 0. So we will get omega 0 here. These omega 0 and these omega 0 also cancel out by the delta omega 0, it is a minus omega 0 L, it is a, if we are multiplying omega 0 L into 1, it is a plus omega 0 L. So these both the things will be cancelled out, and delta omega upon omega 0 into omega 0 L minus here minus will be plus. So delta here also omega 0 L into delta omega upon omega 0. So we will get that the value is it equals to omega 0 L 2 delta omega upon omega 0, it is equals to R. So see here, now we need to, suppose we need to determine a value, we will get that the value delta omega, it is equals to R upon 2L. Okay, see here, omega 0 will be cancelled out, and L will be come at this side, and 2 will be also come at this side. So delta omega upon omega, it is equals to R upon 2L. So see here, omega 0 upon 2 delta omega, it is equals to omega 0 L upon R. Okay, omega 0 upon 2 delta omega, it is equals to L upon L, this term will become at this side, R upon omega 0 into delta L. So we will get that the value of, sorry, get that the value of omega 0, it is equals to, see here, omega 0 upon 2 delta omega, it is equals to omega 0 L upon R. The ratio of omega 0 L upon R is also called the quality factor Q of the circuit. Q, it is equals to, switch, this is the omega 0 of L upon R, it is known as the quality factor. Now quality factor, it will be used as the resonance, how much it will be a proper resonance, these things is known as the quality factor. So Q of the circuit, omega Q is equals to omega 0 L upon R. Okay, so see, our conclusion from this equation, we are concludes that the, from above equation, which says that the 2 delta omega, it is equals to omega 0 upon Q. So larger of the value of Q, the smaller of the value of 2 delta omega or bandwidth, and the sharper is the resonance using omega 0, it is equals to 1 upon under root LC, can be equivalently expressed as the Q, it is equals to 1 upon omega 0. Q, it is equals, so Q, it is omega 0 into shear. Okay, so we see that now we see from the figure that resonance is a less sharp, not only in the maximum current less, the circuit is close to resonant for a large range delta omega of a frequency, and the tuning will be good. So less sharp the resonance, less is selective of the circuit, or vice versa. Thank you guys, thank you. If you have any kind of problem, if you have any kind of queries, then contact, comment in the comment box. And if you like my videos, then like my video. Okay, thank you so much guys.